So hopefully we get some clickbait here out of that title. Though the title is not wrong, is that there are a few apologies that I need to make, but nothing big. Apology one, to all my Hemi and LS friends that have been following me for the past year, I can apologize and say, sorry, I'm just in my mirror, Jesus. I can say that I am sorry that in the last 2 months I have neglected the Hemi and LS videos, so I will try to make a more consistent release of videos instead of doing just the EcoDiesel, and still release my Hemi and LS videos for those of you who do use my channel to tune your Hemi and LS vehicles. With that being said, anyone that needs EcoDiesel tuning or Hemi or LS, message me. Next thing, to all my EcoDiesel people who don't already know, we ran into a computer issue roughly a week ago where I was sent fuse boxes instead of computers, and because of that it has set me back significantly. I personally own now I think 20 computers, and I only have 2 in my possession, which will be shipped out tomorrow to customers, and then I probably have 10 more people on the list to get computers. And every day or every other day I'm getting computers rolling back, so I mean that's kind of nice, but unfortunately they're not coming back to me as fast as they should be, which is why I continue to buy new computers for the EcoDiesels, because I need them. I want to be able to keep 10, 20 of them in stock at all times. So there's definitely an apology there for anyone who's been waiting for a computer, which is why I've been telling people 7 to 10 business days typically. I would like it to be next day, and we'll get there. So thanks for being patient with me, everyone that has been patient. I know it's hard when you get all the other parts in the mail except for the computer, and then you're like, damn it, like I really want to do this to my truck, and the tuning is what you have to wait for in order to get it done. Now I know some of you have installed some of the parts already and are just waiting on the computer, so at least the hard part is done for most of you. Next thing is internet presence. When I first started tuning Hemis, I trying to avoid getting in confrontations with people, and with the EcoDiesel, immediately upon the release of my tuning, I had someone from MR Tuning and someone from another company trying to bash us pretty heavy on our posts, so I blocked them on my personal Facebook, because I will argue with someone if they're being a jerk off to me, and I try not to do that. You know, I don't even know, I'm like 31 or something now, 30, 32, I don't know, I'm somewhere in there, and you know, I'm kind of an adult now, and I've owned enough businesses and things that I should not be responding to those people. In the last couple days I have a little bit, so I actually went back on Facebook and deleted any of my comments arguing with anyone from another company, because it is stupid and it is annoying, and we do let our work speak for itself. It just gets hard when you see everyone trying to bash your hard work all the time, and after a while you get irritated and you respond. So I'm going to stop doing that. If somebody wants to say something negative, we'll just let them say something negative. You know, we have a ton of following on here on YouTube. We have a ton of following on Facebook. I don't even know what it is. I think 20-some thousand people watch our videos right now a month, and it just continues to go up. And so we try to completely be helpful in our videos. So, you know, with that being said, please comment on here or any other video an idea you have, or something that you've been dying to see that we just haven't got around to, because when it comes to tuning, there's so much information out there for people to gain, or people don't know. I mean, I have shops constantly messaging me wanting me to help them on files, and these are big Hemi shops and big LS shops, and you know, I don't make a big deal about it. It's not, you know, in the past when I was learning how to tune, I would message people trying to ask them a question because I knew that they knew a lot more than me, and people would be rude, they'd be negative, they'd bash you on other posts, like, oh, you don't know what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. We don't do that. You'll never see me help a company get something tuned and then turn around and be like, oh, you don't know what you're doing, you had to come to me for help. Well, everyone starts somewhere, and at some point everyone needs help. So you're not going to get that from us at all, because we're not going to we're not going to bash and belittle people because they don't know what they're talking about. And if it gets to the point where we're trying to help someone out and they just won't listen, I just stop the conversation, or I stop helping them. It's that simple. Rather than being mean or trying to hurt someone's feelings, that's just the route we go, and at that point it is what it is. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else I had to say. People that I've been doing remote tuning for, I have been a little bit behind on some of the remote tuning, and we're sorry for that. It's difficult with my day job to always have time to send multiple files at once. So sometimes the cam vehicles, a little bit harder vehicles, I'll try to send 3 or 4 files at once. Like, hey, try this one. If this isn't good enough, go to the next, go to the next, go to the next. Send me a log on the last file and we'll make adjustments from there, giving people the opportunity to be able to make changes to their vehicle and not have to wait 4 or 5, 6 days. And again, I try not to do that, over the weekend with the family. I try not to work on the weekend when I'm spending time with the family, and trying to make it more regular business hours, which has been hard because, we all have jobs, and people working on their cars are not going to be working on their cars at 8 in the morning on a freaking Tuesday. You know what I mean? It's going to be 6, 7 o'clock at night. And so I try to work my best around that. So, like I said, at the end of the day, it's all about patience, and the more patience people have with us, the more they're going to get in return. Last thing is, sorry for anyone who pre-ordered the Switch on the Fly tuning. It is coming. We are still working on it. We just want to make sure it's perfect before we release it to those with the EcoDiesel. With that being said, once the Switch on the Fly tuning has been perfected for the EcoDiesel and we release it, we will pick another computer and another car to try to do it on. And I'm thinking the 15 to 21 Chargers and Challengers and Rams. I don't know yet. We'll see how that goes. But I would like to do it at least for the Hellcat guys so that they can switch between fuels and things like that. It's very expensive to do it. The R&D involved in it is very expensive. I think we have, somewhere between $5,000 and $6,000 on trying to get it done for the EcoDiesel. So, we're going to have to sell 10 of them or whatever, or even more, in order to pay for the research and development for it. But once that comes, it'll be available for everyone. We'll get on the dyno, we'll get exact numbers, say, hey, this is what it makes, this is what it makes, this is what Tune 3, Tune 2, Tune 1 makes, and it'll be an actual dyno sheets for it. With that being said, when we do get an open day, we're going to head to the dyno and we're going to upload our Reckless Motorsports tuning. We'll do the stock file, we'll do the tune file just like we did in Las Vegas as the baseline. And then from there we will do Sofa King, MR Tuning, GDE, and any other company that we can get our hands on. We'll dyno them all in a row, all on the same pickup truck, same mods, same ambient temperature, same atmospheric pressure. We'll make sure the coolant temperature on the truck's the same, and we'll do it all the way across the board. And we'll still get people that'll say, oh, that's dumb, that's not right, how do we know it was their tuning, blah, 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 whatever. We just want to provide accurate information. Like I've said in the past, my tuning aside, GDE has the best tuning that we have found for the EcoDiesels with our tuning aside, okay? And so if you're not going to buy our product, buy a product from GDE. That's all I can say. I don't really know if there's anything else to apologize for or to say sorry that it's taking so long. We're going to try and get the CP3 conversion done this week. Maybe, hopefully, we'll see. And then I have the fast lift pump that I want to get installed too as well. I don't know if we'll make a video for that one or not. The fast install does have instructions for it. But it's a very difficult install. So if you are going to do it, we highly recommend the GNR sump pump for it instead of using the factory pump. So yeah, that's basically everything from there. I hope everyone has a good night. Sorry that this video went on for so long. If I get around to it tonight, I'll try to put out a Hemi or LS or both videos tonight, just to bring some more variety back to the channel.